begin tonight with Mark Halperin, editor-in-chief of 2A TV, former ABC News political director, and the smartest guy talking about politics in America today. Welcome, Mark. Thanks so much for joining us.
Go on. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice of you. Deserved, but nice.
Mark, how much was the president actually sweating over this whole Epstein kerfuffle?
You know, it's a mystery, even for people who know him well and have watched him for a long time. People are still citing days later his remarks at the cabinet meeting and on social media, criticizing his own supporters. I think people are too blithe, too quick to jump to the notion that this is a different type of split than the president's had in the past, except that's one quantitative measure that I think is different. None of us can recall him being so directly critical of his own supporters. He has backed off of that. But if you're looking for evidence that he's annoyed, frustrated, scared, worried, it's those remarks that people keep pointing to.
And there's also a media angle here. The Wall Street Journal reported on a letter, a note, a birthday wish that he supposedly, allegedly sent to Jeffrey Epstein. The president denied it. And the Wall Street Journal was then booted from a trip to Scotland. Caroline Levitt made clear that they would be punished for this. What do you make of this, Mark? Do you think this is a fair thing to do, given the fact that the president claims that he told them that the report was not true? Or is this a freedom of speech issue? Where are you on this?
Could be both. You know, it depends on if the president's telling the truth when he says he's certain that that's not his drawing. Mm-hmm. I don't like any news organization or reporter being punished for the content that they produce. I'm against that almost in every case. But what's also true is the journal's sourcing on that story was, I'll be euphemistic, it was squirrely. It's really unclear what they actually saw, what they had, where they got it from. And I understand they're trying to protect their source, but it's difficult for people who want to have faith in reporting to see something sourced the way it is and not have questions. And that opened the door for the president and his supporters, not only to deny the story, but to say the journal deserves to be punished.
So let's go back to the DNI report. Mark, are you capable of summarizing in one sentence what this report actually found?
Well, I gave our 2A colleagues, Sean Spicer and Dan Turrentine, 45 seconds today to do it. And I say with respect, they both failed. So one sentence, here we go. They found suspicions that some senior officials in the Obama administration shaped intelligence information to try to hurt Donald Trump politically.
And how much of a scandal is this? Are you in the corner that thinks that this is treasonous, or are you in the corner that thinks this is a nothing burger, or somewhere in between?
I'm in the corner that says the Attorney General of the United States shouldn't make accusations like that. Sorry, not the Attorney General. The Director of National Intelligence shouldn't make charges like that without a lot more specifics regarding who and what. Right now, I don't really know who the who is, and the what is a little bit unclear, but I'm open-minded to it because I do know that during this period, we've got evidence that people in the intelligence community purposely did things to hurt Donald Trump's chances of winning and then hurt his presidency. So we can't dismiss out of hand the possibility that there's more behavior that fits into that category, but it shouldn't just be thrown around. It should be backed up by much more clear presentation of facts.
So some people who are not taking your advice on that, we have at least one Republican congressman out here saying this is treason. Take a look.
This was an actual coup attempt. You hear the Democrats talk about threat to democracy. There is a threat, and there was a threat to democracy.
And that is the question about what happens next. I mean, you could look at things like treason.
Your reaction, Mark?
If I were in that interview, I'd say, Congressman, be specific. Who did what? Who are you accusing of treason? I still don't know the answer to that. And as I said, Director Gabbard, I think, would serve herself and the country and the administration better if she stopped making general claims and made specific ones. I don't want to dismiss what she's saying out of hand because there's some reason to believe that kind of conduct occurred, but it's got to be more specific for people to evaluate it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.